To wear a mask or not, that's the great debate around Northeast Kansas tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Molly Pat. It's been about a week since Governor Lori Kelly announced her mandate of wearing a mask in any public place. But since then, many counties are making their own rules on if they want to follow that or not. And just today, 2 counties are at odds on what they're requiring. KSNT News reporter Dan Garrett has been digging into the policy all day. And Dan, it's kind of a confusing deal. Counties and cities are making their own regulations. So can you break down some of them for us?
Yeah, Molly, it's hard because it's up to every county to decide if they want to follow in the governor's mandate. And you may remember in May when lawmakers passed a bill that limits some of the governor's powers and allow county commissions to come up with their own less strict policies if they want. And we are seeing that with some commissioners choosing to do that with the mask policy and others are not.
We were doing really good about 2 weeks ago.
Shawnee County commissioners met a couple times on Monday talking about the mask mandate. They decided everyone in Shawnee County will have to wear a mask indoors and out if they can't stay 6 feet away from other people. That goes into effect on Thursday, July 9th. Now there are some exceptions to this in Shawnee County. Children under 10 years old don't have to follow this, but it's still highly encouraged. If people have a medical or mental health condition that prevents them from wearing a mask, if you're swimming, eating, or drinking in a public space, or if you're working out or doing any physical activity where you can maintain a 6-foot distance from someone else. So what happens if you don't follow the mask rules in Shawnee County? You could face a $2,500 fine. And while some people argued against the masks at the meeting, others in the county are glad for the mask policy.
It won't be forever. But whatever we can do to be healthy and to be safe and to control the pandemic that we currently are experiencing, I think that we can do it.
Switching gears to Riley County, commissioners voted to opt out of the statewide policy for the county. Instead, each city in Riley County, including Manhattan, Keats, and Riley, will decide whether to follow the mask order.
It's always been kind of a city issue in my mind. I think I'm glad people are coming around to that right now. We are one of the densely populated communities within this region.
Manhattan City Commissioners will meet on Tuesday night to decide whether or not to require a mask. If the city of Manhattan passes the requirement, it will encompass the entire city, even the areas in Pottawatomie County because they're still in the city limits. In Lyon County, the Board of Health decided last week to keep their current health order in place, which gives people the choice on if they wear a mask or not. The order does expire this week, so the board will meet on Thursday to reevaluate how to move forward. And we're following the counties closely on what they decide, so we'll update you tomorrow night for what Manhattan chooses, and then on Thursday night we will update you with what Lyon County talks about with their mask policy. Live in Shawnee County, Dan Garrett, KSNT News.
All right, thank you, Dan, for breaking that all down for us. Now,